Okay, y'all. So y'all kind of see what I got, all the camera apparatuses I got. So we're gonna see if the truck's gonna act right today. I mean, my thinking is, 50-50. And I guess I'm just hoping for the freaking best, man. But the likelihood of it fixing itself is, I understand, is slim to none. But I have seen stranger. I have seen electrical components get wet, and then if they have a chance to dry without power running through them. So what I've been doing the last couple of nights is I've had that heater sitting in here, and also no power running through anything. So yeah, I tell you, it's a little bit unnerving, man. I've been, I'm always a worst case scenario kind of guy. So I have basically, I've been looking at trucks. Yeah, I said, yeah. On this truck right here, I owe $8,800 on this truck. So there's that. But I've been looking at trucks, and a truck this year model, same everything, with 176,000 miles on it, they're wanting $35,000 for. See, and I'm just getting information. I'm just, I'm not gonna buy another truck unless I have to, but I like to have information. We'll see how it does this morning. If it'll make it up here to the grocery store and back without having any issues, I'll feel a lot better. But keep in mind, that's the one thing that well, when you're setting up and you're doing business like I am and have been for a long time, you always are trying to make sure that you can go. So if this truck breaks down and is irretrievable, it ain't gonna bankrupt me or nothing, but so far it's been running really good, even with all the electrical stuff going on. So a lot of guys are saying it'll never be the same, and you might be right. Yeah, I mean, I get it. My mechanic's saying the same thing. He said you'll be lucky if you are if you don't have major issues. The mechanic said there's about 4 modems under here, and they get wet and make things go haywire, and then they'll dry out and things will get back to normal. He said the likelihood of that happening is probably 60-40. It's just according to a lot of things. So, but I've been doing everything that I can to put it in the best scenario to win, to dry out, whatever. So I've been keeping it inside, in a controlled, climate, so I'm doing everything I can, so I don't really know what else I can do to make it better. But if we can get through today without it giving me any problems, I'll have a little more hope. But I'm not gonna, up and sell the truck because of some issues. Not right now, as I'm, So far, so good, y'all. Feeling pretty damn good so far. But the rug gets snatched out any moment. So if nothing happens, I probably won't even post this video. This video is just for in case something happens. At the end of the day, though, whatever is supposed to happen is going to happen, and I can't, well, buying another truck is not something I want to do for sure. I mean, I could, no doubt I could, trade this truck in or something. But this truck only has 118,000 miles on it. You're not going to get nothing like this for anywhere close to this in today's time. So I bought this right before COVID. So yeah, man. See, I'm gonna be super wary about putting this thing out and leaving this thing out in the rainy weather and stuff, because you know, at the end of the day, you know, you try to, you know, I had to get the windshield replaced. So what am I supposed to do, right? You know, I had to get it replaced. There wasn't no choice in the matter, and it just, I don't know, man. Very frustrating for sure, especially if I have to go through a lot of, well, safe flight ought to pay for everything, Ray. Yeah, they ought to. I agree with that, but the logistics of what it's going to take to get them to pay is going to be a pretty difficult thing for me to go through, I would imagine. I'm gonna have to. I got video and stuff, but it's going to suck up a lot of time. Not to mention the truck, you know. Not me not being in possession of the truck and all that. So, but the whole time the truck's been running great. So even when it was doing electrical crazy stuff, one of the first things it normally does is it tells me that the parking brake is engaged. And if y'all see in a video, I got a video, man, where it shows water dripping. If you look real close right here, you'll see the water dripping right there. So off of the emergency brake pedal, and I just don't want to have to run down, you know, all the stuff it's going to take to get somebody else to pay for it. I mean, I will, you know, whatever I got to do, but the point I'm trying to make is I don't like spending my time like that over something that I really didn't even, you know, I've already paid, you know, $450 for the windshield. So just, you know, I'm just giving you guys information, man. When they install a windshield, be wary, man. I never would have thought that I would have this problem, and still, no matter what is going on, the horn don't work no more. So I'm thinking that the horn fuse blew, like I was saying yesterday. So, but the truck runs great. It was running good when the lights were going off. So you just never know. I mean, you know, you just never know what you don't know. And I tell you what, I'm not in a spot to where I want to buy a truck right now. That would set me back a little bit. It would set me back a lot, because you go from, you know, a truck that's you know, within swinging distance to pay off, which is this one at I think $8,800 or something like that. It's under $10,000. You know, versus a new truck being, you know, I mean, at the minimum, a truck equivalent to this one is going to be $50,000 equivalent, and not even nothing any better. You know, so it's just some things to think about, man. And when you're in business for yourself, you always, to me, I always go to the worst case scenario. Not that I'll make a move or anything, but I want to be informed, right? Truck starts acting up, I start reading things about the truck and about water coming in, and talking to my mechanic and a couple of other people I know that you guys are commenting, and I'm like, okay, worst case scenario is I have to get another truck, because I'm not going to have a truck that does all that crazy shit and me be okay with that. I like nice shit, man, and I don't, you know, I'm already feeling a certain type of way about the horn not working. So, but everything else works. Man, so far so good, y'all. I'm very surprised, man. Pretty surprised that it's made it this far. We're gonna leave it running. We're gonna see what's up. Okay, y'all, so I got them on the phone. I'm on hold right now. I can't drive and do a phone call because the emergency brake beeper dinger keeps coming on. So did the windshield on the I guess 31st of January. Okay, so after we got some rain, it started leaking. Okay, I mean all down in the floorboard of the driver's side. Now I called him back, right, and he came back out, and the tech told me, you know, he said one of the sides over there on the side, the glazing down the side didn't bond. That's what he said. That's what he said. So anyway, I'm having electrical problems with the truck. He did the reinstall, and now I'm having all, you know, the water has damaged something, you know, coming through, and I got video of the water actually coming through on the floor of the truck. I was hoping that, you know, reinstall it and it would dry out and everything would be okay, but it's not. I'm having all kinds of electrical issues from, like right now, it's the emergency it's telling me the emergency brake is engaged, and it's not. It's locking the doors with the truck running. It's doing all kinds of well, crazy things since everything got wet. Now I don't know how to go about doing this, but I don't. I mean, what do y'all normally do when things like this happen? I mean, so I don't think I should have to pay to have the truck fixed after I done paid $400 and something to, you know, to have you guys do the windshield. And then he came back out and he reinstalled it, so they've already acknowledged that part of it, but the damage was already done as far as water. And I got a video and pictures and everything. I showed the tech guy, the guy that came out here. I had his cell phone, so I sent him the video, and that prompted him to come back out here, you know, and redo the windshield. So moving forward, I don't know what to do, because now if I take it to a shop, I'm going to have to pay to have whatever is going on fixed, and I have no idea. I'm just not able to. Like right now, I can't even put the truck in drive without the emergency brake dinger going off, but the emergency brake is not engaged. I'm in the truck now, and it runs fine, but I can't, all the electrical stuff, not all the electrical stuff, but the horn stopped working. Just a lot of little things that I don't really know what's going on, you know. So I need to know what to do from you guys. What's my next move? So I'm sure this is not the first time this has ever happened.
Yes, well, sorry about the glass damage. I'm happy to assist you, sir. So we do have a national lifetime warranty that does protect you from any air leaks, defective glass, or workmanship for as long as you own the lease your vehicle.
I'm not thinking about none of that.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand that. I'm talking about from the first install on the 31st to the second install. When he installed it the first time, it was installed incorrectly, and the truck got damaged from rain after he installed it the first time. The reason he came back was because of water coming through the dash into the floorboard of the truck. So that in itself caused damage. Now that I don't even know I don't even know what is going on here as far as the electrical going on. But I've had this truck since it was brand new. I've never had an electrical issue before, and it's funny that all this stuff started acting up after water was all in the floorboard of the truck and dripping off of water, actually dripping off of the emergency brake pedal in the video that I shot of, you know, when I sent him that. So, and it's funny that the emergency brake is acting up. That, you know, I mean, just, I don't know. And I understand that y'all have a warranty over the actual install, but I'm talking about the frame of time between the first install and the second install. That time right there is when the damage occurred because of the faulty install and water running through into the dash.
So, as I was stating, we do have a national lifetime warranty for the install as well, but due to workmanship. So, if it was a water leak that could have caused any damage to it, they just have to basically verify or take a look at it to make sure that it was due to the water leak, and they able to assist you. We do have a warranty for that as well.
Okay.
So, I can get you set up for a warranty appointment for your electrical problems that you're having.
Okay.
It's the Upshaw, and be able to allow one of our technicians or someone to take a look at that and be able to see.
I mean, one of your Windows installer
guys
guys is going to look at the electrical of my truck. Is that what you're saying?
So, yes, they will. Yes, they will, to know that the water is what caused that problem. But I didn't say that they're going to fix it. They're going to take a look to let you know if it's covered under warranty or not. So they'll be able to assist you with that. So then they'll be able to advise you on the necessary steps it's going to take to get that corrected. So I do apologize. That's the process we have to go, especially since you didn't inform them of the of the electrical problems at the time when they came out. So this is the for Wednesday for them to come out, or are you trying to take it into the shop?
Where do I have to take it?
The shop is in Union City.
What time? Yeah, I can go. Okay, what time?
They got as early as Wednesday the 19th at a 12:30 in shop appointment. I would like to thank you for reaching out to customer care. Is there anything else I could further assist you with at this time?
No, ma'am. Pray for me. That's it.
Yes, well, I think you should.
I'm going to take it over to my mechanic and let him take a gander at it. I'm not going to have him do anything. You see, I can't even drive and do a video anymore. Yeah, so. Okay, y'all, so yeah, truck's doing the same thing in closing today. I've been to my mechanic. I've been online. I've been doing a little research, made a few phone calls to people that I know about this. So just in my research today and fact finding stuff, they're saying that based on what all it's doing, where the water dripped out at, and everything, that it's called the GEM module. I think it stands for General Electric Module or something like that. That's what GEM means. Now, and they say replacing one is not a big deal, I mean, it's going to cost something, but you can't really get no hardcore information. And just based on what the searches that I've done, the price of these modules range anywhere from $200 to $1,000. So you don't know. I don't know which one I have. So it's going to be, in my luck, it'll be one of the more expensive ones. But I want to say probably $400 or $500, if that's what it is, right? I mean, that's the thing with electrical stuff. You don't never know, and there's so much shit going on here. But the fact that we can identify exactly where it was leaking from, I mean, exactly where the water was coming down, and we can. I mean, you can, I crawled under here today, and I looked up in there, and you can see where the water came right down the side wall right here. I mean, it's plain as day. So in closing, it did really good this morning for about 30 minutes, and then it started, acting stupid. Like right now, it's telling me the emergency brake's on, but it ain't. So when I pull off, the emergency brake is going to be dinging. So y'all hear the locks? I mean, just crazy, man. So I have an appointment at Safe Light on Wednesday at 12:30. They're gonna, I sent them a video, I sent them pictures, I talked to the manager over there, and he says, can you bring it in? And I'm like, okay. And they're going to determine whether they were liable or not. The thing that's going to get them on that is the mere fact that they had to come back and reinstall it. And the fact that they came back and reinstalled it, they admitted that that they were wrong. They installed it wrong to begin with. that's going to get me over the hump, I think. Now, I don't know what their policy is deep, you know, all the fine print, but if I can just get them to pay, you know, but I got some feelers out for one of these. I also have got a call in to a buddy of mine that over at the dealer. Well, the Ford dealer's not here, but it's, you know, not far from here. He's going to look up and try to find the part number and one exactly based on this VIN number. There's not a lot of information online about these things, about them. So, or maybe they're called something else or whatever. You got an ABS module. You got I mean, the truck's full of electrical modules and stuff. But I'm going to use it tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to use it to pull a skid steer over to that job tomorrow, right up the street here. Trevor's going to work with me. I don't know how much skid steer work we get done, but we might be able to get, you know, some of it done. The job is all discombobulated down. So me and the owner are going to have to meet again on money because the scope's changed 100 times. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to park it. I'm going to back it up to the trailer, hook the trailer up. I'm going to, and then I'm going to unhook the battery. And so it doesn't do this kind of shit all night. But it'll do this without it running. This just happens to be running. So when I back up, the beeper's going to be beeping. But we'll find out. I don't know, man. But y'all see what I'm saying. So anyway, I'm gonna hook up and yeah, I'm gonna try to edit this video tonight. It won't be much of a video, but I'll do the best I can.